Hi everyone, this is Deb Tim, a Canadian girl, and today I want to share some things that I have learned about being a FlowerHorn parent. So please stay tuned. This is a 75-gallon aquarium home to my handsome FlowerHorn Bogart. His tank mates are 3 blood red parrotfish. Bogart is the second FlowerHorn I have had. Once you experience their uniqueness, you will wonder why it took you so long to get one. They are an outstanding fish like no other. Not only are they beautiful in color, they have an unusual appearance to go with their extraordinary behavior and diverse temperaments. Here are some tips in keeping your FlowerHorn healthy and happy. The very first thing you need to decide is if a FlowerHorn is right for you. There are a few aspects that must be considered, especially for the newbie. The FlowerHorn will grow up to 12 inches. Therefore, it's important to realize they will eventually need a large tank. Within the first year, they should reach their adult size. If you'll not be able to provide the proper size tank, then a smaller species would be suggested. Secondly, generally FlowerHorns are very aggressive and territorial, often needing their very own tank. As a rule, it's recommended to keep them alone. However, as you can see, Bogart here gets along well with his tank mates. Now, of course, he's only half grown, so it is likely that that will change in time. If you do want to try tank mates, it's best to introduce your FlowerHorn as the smallest in the group. Bogart was 3 inches when I brought him home. Eric, my King Kong parrotfish, was enormous beside him when they first met, being over double his size. So far, they are all doing well together. Even when I added the 2 smaller blood parrots, Bogart accepted them happily. And finally, being aggressive by nature, they will not hesitate to bite their owner while doing maintenance within their tank. Basically, they're defending their territory. My first FlowerHorn, Humphrey, drew blood on me a few times in the beginning. Over time, we got used to each other. Working with him on a day-to-day basis, we became fast friends and actually played together. I will leave a link to a video of Humphrey and I playing so you can see what I'm referring to. The next thing you need to consider before even purchasing your first FlowerHorn is the size the aquarium must be to keep him comfortable. No less than 75 gallons is recommended for a single adult. The saying, the bigger the better, is a great motto for fish keeping. Of course, when purchasing your FlowerHorn as a juvenile, you can start them off in a smaller aquarium of 30 to 40 gallons, keeping in mind that they will be needing a larger home in the not-too-distant future. As for scaping your FlowerHorn aquarium, you have endless possibilities, only limited by the scope of your imagination. For most tropical fish, you like to scape their aquarium similar to their natural habitat, making them feel right at home. Well, this is where FlowerHorns are unique, as they don't have a natural habitat being scientifically engineered. Many fish keepers prefer bare-bottom tanks for FlowerHorns, but it's a personal preference. I like to have a setup with substrate and other elements to make it more interesting. FlowerHorns will move things about the tank if they're not secured, so that must be something to be considered as well. Water quality is crucial in keeping your FlowerHorn healthy. Your temperature should be kept between 82 and 86 degrees. Once you have found the temperature set to what your FlowerHorn prefers, it's important to keep it consistent, avoiding fluctuations, as that can be stressful on all fish, not just flowerhorns. As far as filtration goes, big fish making big poop translates to big filtration. You can never overfiltrate an aquarium when you're dealing with large fish like these guys. On this 75-gallon aquarium, I'm running an FX4. It's also vital to have sufficient surface agitation, creating good oxygenation. A flowerhorn's basic diet should consist of a pellet form specifically designed to meet all your flowerhorn's nutritional needs. Supplementing treats on occasion is recommended. These guys, they love mysis shrimp, red wigglers, earthworms, uncooked shrimp, chunks of frozen fish, and all other frozen foods that you can pick up at your local fish store. The primary important aspect of the food you feed your flowerhorn is high protein. Flowerhorns are very interactive and love all the stimulation you can give them. Bogey and Eric like watching TV, especially sports. I'm not sure if it's the colors they like so much, but put on a football game and they both sit at the front corner of the tank watching. I also often sit and visit them throughout the day. They love my company. When I run my finger along the glass, they chase it. Eric is the camera hog, but it's amazing how interactive they are. I personally feel everyone should experience owning a flowerhorn. So until next time, this is Deb Tim signing out. Thanks so much for watching. I wish you a super weekend ahead, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.